we need to start at some point.
How many kids do we have?
Actually care about it.
Josh has to go to practice and I'm his.
On like just only on the Renaissance period, it shifts more to modern day, which is why I'm skeptical.
Why that makes me anxious? Why
That's what I'm saying. I think we can. That's what I'm saying. I think like the idea makes sense, but I would rather the focus just stay on the Renaissance period.
Exactly. Because that's
Exactly.
Okay,
so
so
far,
can we now go small picture? Can we now go small picture a little bit and find out what we're actually going to be covering in the Renaissance?
Right. So there was the idea.
Good. It's not like art and everything where it's like people already know about it, but it's not too covered in which like we won't find like little about it.
Like the thing with art that was nice is that you can just like, for like kids and stuff, at least they can like look at the pretty pictures, you know. If you have all of these like super complex ideas that you're trying to get across on like,
Here's a pretty picture of political unity.
exactly.
Yeah, you want to make it interesting so people want to look at it. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Is one. I think Evan is one.
I like this.
I really want to see Ian Johnson in some stocks. But
So overall, I think you guys are doing a good job trying to work out the problems early. I think like Mr. Reno and I talked to everyone about how communication is going to be what makes or breaks you, and I think you guys get that. So it's been interesting seeing over the past couple of weeks, classes are starting to get out of that our class, my class, and everybody's starting to blend together and understand it's a team project. And I think you guys are going to do okay if you keep it up with it. All right.
So I guess like right here is when we take it up. Are we gonna help them set up for that, or are they just doing that themselves? That's awkward.
Figures, like
what is
possibly
what is like the concept?
some sort of center display
What
that
is the
would.
concept of flow? Does that mean we have people coming in and coming out, or does that mean we have like in order that we have people going through everything?
I think the printing press like expedited the Reformation.
Yeah.
Like it was invented before, but like
We can use the printing press. Someone has asked about that. Has someone asked about that?
Probably. I mean,
Hopefully.
Considering that art, it provides a comedic and entertainment.
Which I think are mostly older people.
listen, that's the only way.
I've never been to a Red Fair, but I think that's.
No, get it. Put it on fire. Get it on fire, bro.
All right, I'm Isabel Williams, and I'm in the 6th hour European history, which is the smallest class. And I feel like one of our first issues was communication, because this is a really difficult assignment since it's a project between 3 different hours of the same class. So our first issue was communication, and Noah took care of that. We got the Discord figured out, but a lot of people didn't want to join. A lot of people don't really want to do this, which is fine, but kind of screws the rest of us over. People have to take on more responsibility. And then another issue was, okay, we're not going to be using the Discord because it's a good idea, but no one really wanted to make the group chats, make the subcategories. So then my hour, I was like, okay, let's just make a Google Classroom, because then we can submit documents, we can make announcements, we can communicate better, and it'll be through a school platform, so people will be able to check it more often probably, rather than muting a group chat that they didn't want to keep getting notifications from.
Because London is the center of Europe.
We've had a lot of trouble getting everybody together to get working on building and making good art pieces. Yeah, so I still have a lot of hope for this year. I still think we make it look good. It's just gonna be a little tougher than usual.
Evan gets here and he just doesn't have his Did Josh drive the truck? No. Let's go. Alright, if Josh gets here and he does not have a hammer, the nails, and all the other supplies that we bought. Yeah.
Shed or garage or something. You are leaving a trail.
Well,
That's awesome.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Looks like a rectangle. I need that to be understood.
That looks sick.
So are we nailing this bad boy then? Not yet. And
Well, you're nailing it.
Alright, I'm Josh Cannon. We worked mostly on the 95 Theses door, which I'm hoping will turn out as one of the biggest exhibits for the fair. We are running in great competition with the press right now. Yeah. So process for building the door was we had to get an idea for what kind of materials we wanted, which was just 2x6x8 from Menards. I think it was either cedar or pine that we bought. 2x4s to build a frame, but then also like nails and pre-stained rice paper. But then also we had to focus on writing like the actual 95 Theses out and nailing them to the door themselves, which we did by just taking like a felt tip marker and me writing in cursive and whatnot. So we're hopeful. I mean, it looks incredible right now, so we're happy with our progress.
Trabian.
Yeah, Trabian.
I'm actually really good with the power tools, am I right? Look at it, it's even got a light. Thanks, Eli, for the power tools. Shout out Eli. So we made the printing press, which sort of initially we just 3D modeled to figure out what we wanted and see what we could actually afford, because huge Renaissance era printing presses are not very affordable. And we assembled it out of wood in his dad's shop.
So yeah, after we used the model to assemble it, we gathered all the materials. Once we assembled it, then we could actually start making it look better. So we took some stain, put it on there. We also figured out the functionality using a 3D model. So he modeled a little crank, and then goes around a screw, and using that screw, we're able to lift up the press and lower it to press print.
Wait, we'll have to go up through there. Yeah. Through here, just like over here. And we have another string. Okay, are we going into here? Do you want lights? Yeah. Cute. Okay.
We're gonna try to move it through here.
Does anybody need any more lights? We have some like sconces down.
We survived on 3.
One, two, three.
We survived! At least you think so.
That's not funny.
I'm gonna need you to.
Striking when you come in. I think you guys had whoever kind of organized the decorating. It's very striking and it draws your eye. I think putting the art at the very end where people can see it right away, that draws your eye, makes you want to come and look. It has a very open, light feel, which I like. And this is what I did not expect. I really like the fact that people can't get to the displays. There's something about seeing them behind the table that makes them, I think, more intriguing, which I didn't expect. But I think that's really cool. As I was going through, I like that. I thought that was really, a good choice. So it may have been forced on you, but you guys made it into something cool. So.
I don't even
come
want to
on,
know.
Dev.
Well, I mean, you got
You
likes
don't-
and dislikes.
Right, but you guys don't want to hear that tonight because
Yeah,
you want to hear you just want to hear the positive.
Izzy, no.
I say you should just enjoy this. You guys should take a minute and look at what you guys created, what you're able to do. I mean, did you guys think it was going to come together like this?
some paint, we're able to. To figure out how to put all this together. A lot of.
Hold on. We use the school databases.
Thank you. That's what I was fishing for. No, not really. But so did you find them? Like
We did some outside research as well. We looked at especially a lot of like the
And here's to Broadway and to her broad horn, may God send our master run.
Always keep them under faces.
2. Guests must have clean nails, or they will disgust their table companions.
3. Guests must avoid quarreling and making grimaces with other guests.
4. Guests must not wipe their fingers on their beards. No! Wipe them on someone else's beard!
5. Guests must not tell unseemly tales at the table, nor rest their legs on the table.
6. Guests must not dip their thumbs in their drinks, nor rest their elbows on the table.